Well, hello everyone, if I do a quick vlog update, I'm out on location here shooting Comet NEOWISE. It's the early hours of Monday, January the 20th. It's 0:43 AM. This must be my 8th night observing this wonderful comet. My last observation was a week ago of NEOWISE, and I was out with John Fagan one night and then Paul Martin and Tracy the next. Got to see the comet very clearly with the naked eye, tail no problem at all. Beautiful object, golden colour, wonderful, wonderful comet. Then we got clouded out here in Northern Ireland for an entire week, so I've been eager to see it again. So last night, Roshi and I hit the north coast as the forecast was good, and we arrived at Dunluce Castle Car Park, and the cumulus clouds cleared and we were able to catch the comet again. It really is a beautiful sight, although I have to say now that I've seen the comet at its absolute finest and it has blown me away. Without question, the best comet I've ever seen since Hale Bopp. And Hale Bopp was 1997, so that's a long time ago. 23 years, we observers, us comet fanatics in the Northern Hemisphere, had to wait to see a good comet again. But it was worth the wait. It really is a beautiful, beautiful comet, and I've obtained so many memories with it. It's just the amount of adventures I've had, the amount of visual experiences I had, the memories, the images. Such a great time in this wonderful comet. It's actually just blown away. For me, it's made the entire summer already. It's made the entire year, and it's made many years. If anyone who knows me will know that I'm an avid comet lover. I love comets. I rank comets among the elite, among the finest natural phenomena you can observe in the night sky. And I've observed many comets over the years. I've observed naked eye comets before, binocular objects, many telescopic comets. In fact, NEOWISE is my 73rd comet. I was inspired, of course, into the whole world of nature and the night sky and astronomy and everything else that came with it by an accidental sighting of a comet in 1997, Hale Bopp, which rose tail first over the dark countryside of Mahara years ago. Pre-dawn, I seen it by accident and it blew me away. It was me changed forever. That made a major impact on me. So I fell in love with comets after that. I observed every comet I could find in my telescopes, and I observed, I searched for comets for years too. Amassed well over 1,000 hours, 1,300 hours of visual search time. I just love them to bits. I've researched everything I can about them. I collect books about them. I read the books over and over. I'm just mad about comets. During lockdown, we had a number of comets visible. We had Atlas, Pan-STARRS, Swan. I think there was another one as well. Observed them all every clear night. Wonderful to get observing comets during the lockdown period. I really enjoyed that. Atlas turned out to be a damp squib, of course. It was meant to be a great comet. It fizzled out, broke apart, but that comet was still interesting to observe through a telescope from night to night as a fuzzy, hazy patch dissipate, and you could just imagine the comet crumble to pieces under the gravitational pull of the sun. So that was kind of interesting in its own way. Pan-STARRS was a nice telescopic comet. I actually seen it in the binoculars as well with a tail. It was quite a nice object. Swan was a disappointment. It was meant to be a naked eye object for us. It rounded the sun, broke apart, faded away. Only saw it in one morning in the bright summer twilight. I could barely see it in the 8-inch telescope. Very disappointing. So we had this in the Northern Hemisphere. We got let down by Atlas, we got let down by Swan, and of course years ago we got let down by Comet Izon. These were all supposed to be bright, conspicuous naked eye comets for us, and every one of them fell apart and dissipated. So you wouldn't be surprised if all the comet observers in the Northern Hemisphere sort of lost all hope that we're going to see anything of significance in our lifetimes again. So it was very disappointing. Then comes NEOWISE. Wow. Okay, this comet was a nice object in the Southern Hemisphere, of course. It was well tracked, well observed. It approached the sun. It was expected to become a binocular object for us in July. Maybe threshold of naked eye visibility. Hopes were low. It was even thought it wouldn't be able to sustain its current rate of brightness and was expected to probably dim or break apart as well, just like the others, so hopes were very low. It was never meant to be a significant object. Then it rounded the sun, it went into outburst, it went to magnitude -1, appeared in the evening sky, the pre-dawn sky in the Northern Hemisphere. Bam! Bright naked eye comet, best show in years, best show in actually over 2 decades. Couldn't believe it. Took everybody by surprise. This comet has been wonderful. Developed a long tail, beautiful, well-defined coma, exquisite coma details visible in telescopes. Some of the details I've seen in my 8-inch telescope of the coma resembled sketches of the nuclear region, false nuclear region of Comet Donati in the 1800s, and some of the renditions and sketches, you know, from, for example, from Comets by Carl Sagan and various other sources. Really blew me away with the visual detail. It was just fantastic. And then seeing this beautiful naked eye comet with the gold tail, gold coma, perched in the sky with noctilucent and clouds, blue, yellow and green colours, just electric blue and silver, just creeping across with their bizarre alien forms over the comet itself. And the comet sitting there proud with the tail shining through the NLCs. What a sight. That's the stuff of dreams. Absolutely blew me away. Then the following night, I was outside Cookstown, and I was waiting on it to clear. Didn't look like it was going to clear. The comet was covered in clouds. I was about to give up. Instinct told me not to. A break appeared in the cloud. The next thing I seen, a searchlight beam coming straight up above a tree. A searchlight beam. Brightest thing I could see in the sky, in the gaps. It turned out to be the tail of the comet. The comet rose tail first over the trees outside Cookstown with the naked eye. It reminded me of my first sighting of Hale Bop in '97. I was major blown away with that searchlight beam. I'm really impressed. And then I met up with Paul Martin, Tracy Sharkey, John Fagan in the nights ahead. Photographed it every night at all focal lengths. I observed it with telescopes and binoculars. And of course last night I was with Roisin, the night of the 19th, morning the 20th. And we went to the coast together, and it was Roisin's first sighting of the comet. She's seen pan stars with me at the North Coast back in 2013. It was a nice comet too. That was her first naked eye comet, and tonight she got to see, or last night she got to see NEOWISE too. So she's now got 2 comets under her belt. So we got a few shots of the coast there, battling cloud, but we got a good view of it. I actually saw the dust tail at 15 degrees long. Quite impressive. In fact, that's the longest naked eye tail in a comet I've seen since Hale Bop. 15 degrees is 30 times the apparent diameter of the full moon across the sky. 30 apparent full moon diameters. That's the length of the naked eye dust tail. And the dust tail curves as well. You actually see it with the naked eye and in the binoculars. In the binoculars, I was able to follow it up field after field, curving with it as it diminished, as it faded into nowhere, into the background stars. Absolutely gorgeous sight. I even picked up the ion tail, the blue ion tail, in some of the images in short exposure. Totally amazing. The comet actually on camera looks slightly like Comet West 1976. The telescopic view last night now has transitioned from a dominating dustful glory of a comet to a more gaseous output. The comet is getting closer to the Earth now. It's receding from the sun, so it's starting to fade, but it's taking on more of a gas look to it. And you have this, we've seen green colours, we've seen blue colours around the coma and tail. We've seen streamers fanning downwind into it. Oh, really, really beautiful. And with the telescopic view actually reminded me of Ikea Zhang back in 2002, I think it was. 2002. We're still a lovely object. So the comet has faded now. Last night I made it at magnitude 3 to 3.5. It is fading. It won't be around for much longer, so catch it while you can. And it's still beautiful, visible clearly to the naked eye if you know where to look. Within Ursa Major, within the paws of the Great Bear, the tail fans right upwards with the naked eye as the sky gets dark, and it comes up very well on camera, and you can see it so clearly with the naked eye and in binoculars. A really beautiful object. So don't be put off if you're reading about the comet fading. It's still a prominent object, and it's gorgeous, and it's extremely rare. It could be a long time for we see a sight like that again, so do enjoy it. So anyway, I'm out here again. I found a nice tree. I'm in the countryside of County Tyrone here. I found a lovely tree in a field. It's like something out of enchanted fairyland. Perfect subject for the foreground. I got a few shots of the comet right over the tree during twilight. The sky was still bright, but I got it. I'm really pleased with it. And then it's clouded over here now, so I would like to have got it with the sky darker, but we're just waiting here to see if the clouds break again. I don't know if they will or not, but as I do so, I thought I would do this vlog anyway for a bit of a catch-up. So in a nutshell, I've absolutely fallen in love with this comet. It's brought me such wonderful memories, visual delights, photographic delights. It's the stuff of dreams. I'm very happy with this unexpected, glorious object, NEOWISE. And it's completely made my summer, it's completely made my year, it's completely made many years for me. This really has been my best summer, nature-wise, sky-wise, in a long time. Stunning NLCs, some lovely, great thunderstorms, and now a brilliant naked-eye comet, night after night. Perfectly placed in the summer twilight and warm summer nights. Absolute dream come true. I couldn't be happier, so thank you, Mother Nature. So I'm going to follow it anyway for a bit longer. I'll keep photographing it, observe it telescopically, and see it depart the solar system. It won't be back again for 6,800 years, so I won't be around to see it again. But you never know, maybe in the future we'll get another one coming even brighter, who knows, or maybe NEOWISE has ended the drought for us comet lovers in the Northern Hemisphere. Usually with a comet of that caliber, a really bright naked eye comet, you're averaging one every 10 years or 20 years before you see a good one. So NEOWISE worked out about 20 years, 23 of course, but about 2 decades. It's just a long wait for a nice object like that. But I'm very happy. So I'll be doing a long report on my website. I have a few videos on the YouTube channel there showing time lapses and real-time footage of the comet, but I'm going to do an extensive image report covering all my shoots and my adventures with this comet. It'll probably be 2 pages long, maybe 3, but I really want to document it for the memory. So keep an eye on my website, nightskyhunter.com. Check it out in due course. It'll take me a while to do, but it will be on there. So anyway, I'm going to shut off this light here. It's a lovely mild night again. There's clear spells maybe tomorrow night, not sure, but I'm gonna just see if I can see this comet one more time because I can't get enough of it. Okay, so thanks for watching and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching my website, my social media pages and YouTube channel. All the best.